The 2021 climbing season has come to a disappointing close in Nepal. The economy relies heavily on tourism, and for a second year in a row, COVID-19 lockdowns have frozen visitors out. Tens of thousands of workers have been left jobless, and the government isn't expecting the sector to recover anytime soon. Melinda Nucifora has the story.
Instead of leading tourists through Nepal's wondrous peaks and valleys, Angpruba Sherpa is making deliveries. Each day he buys a truckload of rice, lentils and other staples with his own savings and hands them out to his fellow guides.
There
have been very few mountaineering expeditions and no trekking because of COVID. For 2 years, these guides haven't had any work and no pay.
In 2019, almost 200,000 tourists visited Nepal on hiking trips. For the past 2 years, that number has dropped to almost zero.
It's been 2 years since I've had any guide work. And the worst part is, there are no other jobs available right now.
Climbing trips resumed this year after being suspended for all of 2020. But an outbreak of COVID-19 at Everest Base Camp and in the nearby villages forced many to put their dreams on ice for another year.
There were fewer successful summits this year because of the pandemic. Even if you don't have COVID-19, hearing that others are infected can cause stress. So some people cancelled their expeditions. Whole teams cancelled because they were scared of infection.
In the 2018-2019 fiscal year, tourism contributed about $2 billion towards Nepal's GDP. Official figures aren't in yet, but the government predicts this financial year to be the worst the sector has experienced in 2 decades.
The whole industry is in chaos. The guides are having a really bad time.
An independent survey has found the pandemic has forced almost 80% of tourism-reliant businesses to close for a prolonged period of time, and an estimated 20% won't reopen. Worrying statistics for Ang Sherpa and his colleagues, whose livelihoods are tied to tourists on the mountains. Melinda Nucifora, TRT World.